Have you ever felt drained, unfocused, or low on energy, even though you're doing everything right? Eating well, exercising, reading about health, but still, something feels missing. What if I told you the answer isn't in another supplement, another workout, or another trendy hack? What if the real source of unstoppable energy, laser-sharp focus, and inner strength has been hidden from modern science, hidden from the media, hidden even from most people, and yet it has been known and practiced by the greatest minds and spiritual leaders throughout history? Today, we're diving into a secret that has transformed the lives of geniuses, saints, philosophers, and leaders, something that can elevate your body, mind, and spirit to levels you may have never imagined. This secret is called semen retention, an ancient practice that can unlock your true potential and change the way you experience life. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why preserving this vital energy is one of the most powerful tools for personal transformation, mental clarity, and spiritual growth. Semen retention is more than just avoiding physical pleasure. It's about harnessing your life force, redirecting it into creativity, focus, and self-mastery. Imagine having a hidden reservoir of energy within you that, if used correctly, can make you stronger, smarter, and more magnetic. Imagine transforming the restless, scattered energy inside you into a force that fuels success, confidence, and emotional balance. This isn't theory. This is something respected by some of the greatest minds in history. Take Isaac Newton, for example. He dedicated his entire life to the pursuit of knowledge. Some historians note that he practiced celibacy as a way to maintain his focus and mental energy, channeling it into discovering the laws of the universe. Mahatma Gandhi, after years of indulgence, found that practicing celibacy restored his physical vitality and gave him the mental clarity to lead an entire nation. Great composers like Beethoven understood the power of controlling their desires to fuel their creative genius. Even spiritual traditions from the East to the West, from yoga and Ayurveda to Christian monastic life, have long emphasized the strength that comes from controlling sexual energy. But why is this so powerful? Modern science is starting to confirm what the ancients have always known. Every drop of semen contains concentrated life energy, rich in nutrients, hormones, and vital compounds that support brain function, immunity, and overall health. When this energy is wasted constantly through indulgence, the body loses more than just physical strength. It loses focus, motivation, and the fuel that drives higher thinking. Retaining this energy allows it to transform into vitality, creativity, and mental clarity. This is the essence of ojas, a concept in Ayurveda described as the life force that radiates through your body and mind, giving you energy, charm, and inner strength. Semen retention isn't just about physical health. It's about becoming a better version of yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. People who practice it consistently report feeling more confident, disciplined, and emotionally balanced. The energy that was once scattered through fleeting pleasures now fuels your ambitions, relationships, and spiritual growth. You start to notice your focus sharpens, your memory improves, and your sense of purpose becomes clearer. Even in Western thought, this idea has been recognized. Thinkers like Roman Roland spoke of the formidable power carried by retained semen, a source of creative and spiritual energy. Balzac, despite a lifestyle of indulgence, acknowledged the importance of controlling sexual energy to harness creative power. Scientists like Chandra Ray devoted themselves to their fields, often choosing celibacy as a way to focus entirely on intellectual and scientific pursuits. The message is consistent. Controlling sexual energy allows humans to achieve extraordinary feats. History is filled with examples. Greek athletes mastered moderation to enhance their strength and performance. In Islam, celibacy is practiced during sacred pilgrimages to channel spiritual focus. In Christianity, many saints used celibacy as a way to purify themselves and strengthen spiritual focus. In every culture, controlling sexual energy has been a method to transform ordinary humans into extraordinary achievers. So, how does it actually work? Every time you release semen, the body expends vital nutrients, hormones, and energy. This is energy that could have been redirected toward building your mind, your body, and your spirit. When you retain it, your body begins to recycle and transform this energy into what yogis call ojas, a life force that strengthens your body, sharpens your mind, and elevates your spirit. In practical terms, you'll feel stronger, healthier, and more capable of taking on challenges without being drained. But semen retention isn't only about abstaining physically. It's also about controlling your thoughts and habits. Sexual thoughts, inappropriate media, lustful conversation, or indulgence in fleeting pleasures all dissipate this vital energy. The goal is not suppression, it's transformation. You're learning to channel this energy into creativity, productivity, and self-mastery. Ancient sages emphasize this as the foundation for personal growth, self-control, and spiritual enlightenment. Practitioners often notice incredible benefits. Physically, energy levels increase, stamina improves, and immunity strengthens. Mentally, focus, memory, and clarity improve dramatically. Emotionally, people feel more balanced, less reactive, and more in control of their impulses. Spiritually, there's a sense of connection, purpose, and inner peace that is hard to achieve otherwise. Even modern medicine has begun to recognize some of these benefits. Studies suggest that sexual continence can support glandular health, improve neural activity, and enhance mental performance. Neuroscience confirms that energy conserved in the body can be transmuted into higher functions, supporting creativity, concentration, and emotional resilience. In short, controlling sexual energy is a natural way to enhance every part of your life, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Semen retention has also been linked to longevity. Ayurvedic texts describe ojas as a vital essence that prolongs life and strengthens the immune system. Great thinkers from Swami Vivekananda to Dr. John Harvey Kellogg emphasized that conserving this energy is key to maintaining health, vitality, and strength. Gandhi called it a source of multiple energies: physical, mental, and moral. And history shows that those who mastered this art often achieved extraordinary feats. Emotional benefits are equally impressive. Sexual energy, when controlled and redirected, can create empathy, patience, and resilience. People who practice semen retention often report feeling calmer, more centered, and able to handle stress with ease. Relationships improve because energy is no longer scattered in fleeting pleasures, but focused on meaningful connections and personal growth. Spiritually, the benefits are profound. Across cultures, celibacy is considered a purifying practice, one that clears the mind, strengthens willpower, and opens channels for spiritual growth. Monks, mystics, and sages have used this practice to awaken higher consciousness, develop intuition, and access inner wisdom. In yogic philosophy, retained sexual energy is transformed into spiritual power, guiding practitioners toward enlightenment and self-realization. Even in modern life, the practice is highly relevant. We live in a world full of distractions, constant notifications, endless entertainment, instant gratification. Semen retention teaches focus, discipline, and self-control. It creates mental space for higher thinking, allowing you to achieve goals that once seemed out of reach. It's not just about avoiding pleasure. It's about redirecting energy into your dreams, ambitions, and personal evolution. The process isn't easy, and it requires commitment. But the rewards are immense. Daily choices, mindfulness, meditation, and a balanced lifestyle amplify the effects. Each day of conscious practice builds your mental strength, emotional resilience, and spiritual power. Over time, you notice subtle but profound changes: better focus, stronger motivation, deeper emotional stability, and a sense of purpose that guides your every action. History repeatedly confirms the power of this practice. Great leaders, philosophers, and creators attribute their achievements to controlling sexual energy. Plato admired Greek athletes who mastered self-control. Balzac and Beethoven harnessed it for creativity. Gandhi, Vivekananda, and countless yogis used it for spiritual growth. Even medical experts, like Dr. Kellogg, recognized its role in maintaining health and vitality. Across time, cultures, and continents, the message is the same. Retaining sexual energy transforms ordinary humans into extraordinary individuals. But here's the real secret. Semen retention is not about renunciation alone, it's about transformation. Every bit of energy you save can fuel your intellect, your creativity, your physical performance, and your spiritual evolution. It's about becoming magnetic, disciplined, and unstoppable. When practiced consciously, it changes your life in ways nothing else can, enhancing health, boosting mental clarity, strengthening emotional balance, and unlocking a higher state of consciousness. Even the greatest spiritual teachers emphasized this. Sri Ramakrishna taught that continence leads to infinite energy. Patanjali, the father of yoga philosophy, called it the secret of all hidden powers. Swami Vivekananda said that without celibacy, true spiritual achievement is impossible. Every major tradition, from Hinduism and Buddhism to Christianity and Islam, recognizes that controlling sexual energy is a key to personal mastery and spiritual growth. Physically, the body thrives. Mental clarity skyrockets. Emotionally, stability emerges. Spiritually, a deep connection with yourself and the universe is cultivated. This is the essence of semen retention, turning raw, scattered energy into refined, unstoppable power that transforms every aspect of your life. Even modern science hints at these truths. Studies show that semen retention improves brain function, hormonal balance, and glandular health. Preserved energy contributes to cellular regeneration, better immunity, and overall vitality. It's not magic. It's biology, physiology, and psychology working together to amplify your natural potential. Practicing semen retention also promotes emotional intelligence. When energy is controlled, the mind becomes calm, patient, and focused. Relationships improve as energy is redirected from fleeting indulgences to meaningful connections. Stress diminishes, confidence grows, and life begins to feel lighter, more purposeful, and more fulfilling. Spiritually, it creates a channel for higher growth. Ancient texts describe retained energy as a source of illumination, clarity, and awakening. Mystics and sages have used it to access higher states of consciousness, intuition, and creativity. It's the fuel for becoming the best version of yourself, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, and the ability to focus and harness energy is rare. Semen retention offers a path to mastery over your mind, body, and emotions. It teaches self-discipline, cultivates focus, and creates a foundation for personal success. Energy that would otherwise dissipate in momentary pleasures now fuels your growth, creativity, and spiritual evolution. When practiced consistently, the benefits are undeniable. Vitality, stamina, and health improve. Mental clarity, memory, and focus increase. Emotional stability and resilience deepen. Spiritual awareness and intuition rise. Every area of life is enhanced simply by learning to control and transform your sexual energy. The ancients understood this. Modern science is catching up. And now, you have the chance to apply this secret to your life. Imagine waking up every day, feeling energized, focused, and motivated. Imagine having the mental clarity to make the best decisions, the emotional balance to handle life effortlessly, and the spiritual connection to feel aligned with your purpose. This is what semen retention can do. It's a journey of self-mastery, discipline, and transformation. It's a path that requires commitment, but rewards you with unmatched energy, focus, creativity, and spiritual growth. The practice is simple in concept, but its impact is profound. Every day you practice, you reclaim energy, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your spirit. Semen retention is more than abstaining from physical indulgence. It's about unlocking your full potential, channeling your energy into what truly matters, and becoming a stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled version of yourself. It's about turning scattered energy into unstoppable power that elevates your life in every possible way. If you want to live a life of clarity, energy, and spiritual strength, semen retention is a tool you cannot ignore. It is a path walked by geniuses, leaders, saints, and sages for centuries, and its power is as relevant today as it ever was. Every choice you make, every bit of energy you conserve, can transform your life from ordinary to extraordinary. So, imagine mastering this practice. Imagine the confidence, energy, and focus you could carry into every area of life. Imagine a life where distractions lose their power over you, where creativity flows effortlessly, where your mind is sharp and your spirit is aligned with your purpose. This is the reality semen retention can help you create. Your journey begins with awareness, discipline, and a commitment to channeling your energy. Practice it consistently. Combine it with meditation, focus on personal growth, and watch how your life transforms. Energy once wasted now becomes strength, focus, creativity, and spiritual power. You become more magnetic, more resilient, more alive. This is the ancient secret, semen retention, a practice that has guided humanity's greatest minds, strengthened the most enlightened spiritual leaders, and empowered ordinary people to achieve extraordinary results. By embracing it, you're not just avoiding loss, you're gaining power. The power to transform your body, mind, and spirit. The power to elevate every area of your life, and the power to become the highest version of yourself. So, start today. Start by becoming aware of your energy, by focusing on self-discipline, and by channeling your life force toward growth, creativity, and spiritual awakening. Every day you practice, you reclaim a part of yourself that modern life has taught you to waste. And in doing so, you unlock your true potential. This is the path to inner strength, mental clarity, emotional balance, and spiritual fulfillment. This is the hidden power of semen retention, waiting for you to embrace it and transform your life. Imagine the life you could lead if every ounce of energy within you fueled your dreams, your ambitions, and your growth. The choice is yours, and the power is real. Seize it, commit to it, transform your life,